This pencil tip, the amount of fentanyl just in a pencil tip, as represented by a pencil tip, will kill you dead. Dead as fried chicken, Mr. DeFord. I hope that's Southern enough for you.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we need to talk about something incredibly important that's affecting communities across the nation: fentanyl. It's a crisis that continues to devastate families, and lawmakers are starting to get more vocal about it. Recently, Senator John Kennedy gave a passionate speech during a hearing on fentanyl drug abuse. He had a fiery exchange with a witness, and trust me, you're going to want to hear what he had to say. You've probably heard the statistics that small amounts of fentanyl can kill. We're talking about a drug so powerful that even a pencil tip amount can be fatal. Kennedy came out swinging, and rightfully so. There's a lot at stake here. Kennedy begins by addressing the fact that, candidly, there's not much Congress can do to stop China from producing the precursor chemicals, and as he pointed out, the same goes for Mexico. President López Obrador knows the cartels are manufacturing fentanyl. According to Kennedy, the first thing Congress can do is secure the border, which he describes as wide open by design. He's suggesting that this isn't just a matter of negligence, but of intentional oversight. The border situation, in his eyes, is a direct cause of the fentanyl flooding into America. Kennedy then makes a startling comparison. He pulls out a pencil. He says, "This pencil tip amount of fentanyl will kill you, dead as fried chicken." He's addressing the reality that it only takes a tiny bit of this drug to be lethal. But what really caught my attention was when he said we need to go after the dealers, not the addicts. And he's right. The addicts are victims of this crisis, but the dealers, they're knowingly pushing this poison. Kennedy makes it crystal clear. The dealers are the ones responsible for the epidemic. But here's the twist. Kennedy compares fentanyl sentencing to that of other drugs like meth and PCP, which have much lower sentencing thresholds. 5 grams of meth? That'll get you 5 years. And for 50 grams? 10 years. So why, he asks, is fentanyl arguably the deadliest drug treated with more leniency in terms of sentencing? Kennedy strongly supports the Fentanyl Eradication Act, but he also has another proposal, the Fairness in Fentanyl Sentencing Act. He argues that the threshold for mandatory minimums needs to be much lower. 2 grams of fentanyl should result in 5 years instead of the current 40 grams. And 20 grams should result in a 10-year minimum, not 400 grams.
I was speaking outside to the media, and I gave them a statistic that said 190 people a day overdose and die every single day in the United States of America. That is about a 737 plane. That's what about a 737 aircraft can carry. Could you imagine the national media attention it would get if they were reporting that a plane was crashing every single day and killing 190 people? But because it's 190 drug addicts, we don't feel that way. Because America has been known to bully and shame drug addicts instead of dealing and trying to understand what the actual root of the problem is with that. But the sad news is that that narrative is changing too, because the statistics say that in all likelihood, almost every person in this room has lost a friend, family member, or colleague to the disease known as addiction.
Mr. Urban, see this pencil?
Yes, sir.
This pencil tip, the amount of fentanyl just in a pencil tip, as represented by a pencil tip, will kill you dead. Dead as fried chicken, Mr. DeFord. I hope that's Southern enough for you. You see this? 40 grams?
Yes, sir.
This will kill every man, woman, and child in Culpeper, Virginia. Not far from here. If you have this much fentanyl, you're a dealer. This is 400 grams. This will kill every man, woman, and child in Knoxville, Tennessee. Now, you're a dealer. You're not holding this much fentanyl.
Absolutely.
You're not dealing. Now, 40 grams. This will get you, if you get caught, a minimum of 5 years. Okay? 400 grams, if you get caught with this much, enough to kill every man, woman, and child in Knoxville, and many more before you step on it, this will get you 10 years minimum. There's just one problem. We punish other drugs less severely than we do the most powerful drug, fentanyl.
So, what do you think? Should the sentencing laws around fentanyl be even stricter? Is Senator Kennedy right about the border situation being a key factor? Let me know in the comments below. And before you go, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates like this. We need to stay informed, especially on issues as serious as this one. Until next time, stay safe and take care.